Welcome to American Truck Simulator. Today we'll be using this Peterbilt 579 high-rise sleeper to haul a cat mining dump truck from Kingman, Arizona to Barstow, California. This load weighs in at just around 167,000 pounds, and we will be using this Peterbilt sleeper here, which has just around 600 horsepower, and we are being paid just around $14,000, so it's going to be a pretty nice load for us. I do get lots of requests to do big oversized loads just like this, so we will be leaving the yard here very early morning. We'll release a parking brake and we'll head out. I believe it's just around 6 a.m. to just around 7 a.m. In between those, we are leaving. You guys can see, take a look at this. So we got a little boy, and then we have a dolly up front and an extra one in the back to help weight distribution wise. You guys can see it's all chained down here. Now this is going to be one very interesting haul. I haven't hauled anything this large or as heavy as this in quite some time, so this will be pretty exciting. If you guys do want to see more of these heavy hauls, let me know down below here in the comments. This will be a very tricky one here, and returning though is something that I will definitely have to really get used to. And when you do drive different trucks, especially different trucks, it's hard because you get used to one vehicle for a trip. So we do have to wait for traffic. Looks like we are good there, and we'll head out here. And taking right turns will be a bit tricky, I will have to say. This car right there, well, pretty close, and we were able to do it. Wow, I mean, that was a bit tricky. And this one's a main street, so we have to be even much more careful. And you guys show a lot of support here on the American Truck Simulator videos. These are a lot of fun, and I will continue to do these here throughout all of the months, and very soon we will be getting some mods as well. Now, I will be getting my indicators on, but we'll have to go as close as we can to the double yellow. I will have to say, we do have to watch this vehicle as well. Looks like they are inching forward. Actually, you can't really even see, so we'll have to inch forward here, inch forward, and wow, looks like we are good to go here. So very wide turn like I have touched upon, and we'll do some cinematics, so take a look at that. I mean, I think that it would be pretty cool to maybe do multiplayer, get some pilot trucks, because that would be a pretty helpful thing. Now, just take a look at the size of this, guys. It's like 2-3 times the size of our semi-truck. We have to be careful about those poles as well. So we are pretty much taking up both lanes as we go down, and when we get on the freeway, if we do, that will be a very tricky thing. So I will stay over here to this lane, the left one, just so that, actually, we're gonna have to stay in the center. We are just hanging right over. I mean, you can't even see. Wow, this is unbelievable how... It looks like we have a green light here, so we'll just kind of roll through, but it looks like we are now getting on the highway. This will be a very tricky thing to do. We are actually going underneath the bridge. Looks like, though, we are able to do it. Wow, that was tricky, but turning here will also be even harder. We do have to watch out for that light pole. If you guys haven't already, I do recommend you subscribe here to the channel and join the awesome community. And if you haven't already, I do recommend you comment and give me a like. I always respond to you guys, and that's a lot of fun. I spend quite a bit of time doing it as well, and I just really do enjoy interacting with you guys on that next level, and that is awesome. Now, taking this turn will be a bit tricky as well. We'll have to be pretty careful. It takes a lot of momentum to get this entire thing rolling, and take a look at that, guys, not taking out that sign. That's awesome. That's just so tricky. Now we are struggling to get up on the freeway. Are we able to make it up the hill? And let's see, guys. Wow, this is a struggle. Are we going to make it? Are we going to make it? I'm not too sure, but it looks like we are just about there now. Merging now is going to be pretty hard. Now take a look at that. That's one awesome fire truck. I haven't seen anything like that there, so we'll get out onto the highway now. We have to stay over here now. Just merging with this is a bit tricky, and it looks like the semi-truck back there is going to let us by. Wow, that's awesome, but I haven't really merged in a video game like this, especially American Truck Simulator, at 15 miles per hour. So merging, you slow down the entire lane, and it's nice enough that other truck drivers see that we are kind of struggling to merge. But take a look at that, guys. This high-rise sleeper with 600 horsepower is... the power behind today's haul is just so wide. I'm trying to kind of give so much room to those passing by. That's actually a police officer there. And I think it'll be pretty realistic to turn the hazard lights on. Maybe we'll do that, I'm not sure, but it looks like we are gaining speed as well. And what worries me is some of those lights up top, and as you guys just saw there, a little bit of steering, sharp steering, and this thing will roll over, so we do have to be pretty careful. I don't want to go any more than 60 as we cruise down the road. We've just around 2 hours left here in today's haul, and so far the Peterbilt has been doing an okay job. I did go up and down some hills, and we did drop speeds quite a bit, and then going down we did regain it, but so far, even though it's a very heavy load, I will say the Peterbilt does do a great job. Just take a look at that, guys. I'm really hugging that a solid white line there, trying to give as much room for everyone to pass. The speed limit is 70, and I'm only going 54. I do not want to go too fast. You guys can see there's planes flying above there, which is awesome, and the reason why I don't want to go too fast is, first off, this load is rocking back and forth. It's pretty windy out, as you guys can see, and it's also leaning back and forth as I do turn, and that's a big safety problem, possibly completely rolling over our entire truck. And then next up is a braking. Stopping 167,000 pounds is a bit tricky by itself, so I don't want to go too fast and put ourselves or other vehicles on the road in jeopardy of having a major accident, and that wouldn't be too good here. But as you guys can see, just cruising down, looks like a truck did get stopped over there, and usually there's like a minimum speed limit, and I believe it's 45, so we are going 10 over, and I did set it for 54, and our GPS is actually showing the wrong one. But Barstool, you guys can see it's coming up here very soon, and we are not too far out from it as well. Like I have touched upon, I will be doing lots more American Truck Simulator videos here on the channel, and I will also be mixing in a few Euro Truck Simulator. I did get some requests for that as well, and maybe some GTA 5 trucking. That would be a pretty cool thing to do. Get semi-trucks and trailers and deliver different vehicles, haul different things, but we are coming in very close. Looks like we are actually going to be changing up here, so let's kind of take a look. Looks like we are actually turning, so what we'll have to do is we cannot go on one of these roundabouts going this speed, so we're just gonna cruise down here, not even pressing the acceleration. I most likely will drop to just around 30 miles per hour. It is slow, but with a load like this, we do not want to roll the truck and endanger others, so we'll have to slow down. Hopefully nobody tries to pass, because that would not be a good thing. Speed limit is 40, so wow, I mean, it is a very sharp turn. I was on the brakes pretty harsh there, trying to get slowed down as much as we can, but as you guys can see, this is one massive load, and we are now struggling to climb up the hill, but that's okay. We will make it at the end of the day. Looks like we are now merging here to a busy highway, but we are going good. Wow, it goes from 4 lanes to 3, down to 2. That is a bit tricky, especially with a big load like this. Struggling though to get up to speed, and I do appreciate all of those truck drivers to have slowed down for us. And take a look at that, guys. There's a moving train over there. That would be pretty cool to maybe get behind the wheel of one of those. Wow, just so hard to steer, and we do have to be pretty tricky because people have been trying to squeeze by, and that even makes it harder for us. You guys can see almost in the breakdown lane, we just have to play it safe, in my opinion. And there's momentarily going to be a pretty big truck trying to pass, so we do have to watch out for that. And like I've touched upon, I do get a lot of requests to do heavy hauls, extreme hauls, that I would consider this to be, and maybe we'll do some more of this in Farming Simulator. That was a lot of fun, and I think we'll have to do more of it. And if you haven't already, I do recommend you go over to Instagram and give me a follow at Square2448. I do post daily pictures, daily content over there, which is awesome. And that's kind of see, wow, I actually went over here to this lane, trying to see if anybody wants to pass, and it looks like nobody wants to yet. And we should be getting off very soon as well. We might be going on the edge of the town, so we do have to watch out for that. And the speed limit is, our destination is coming up with a circle, so we must be getting off at the next one. And we have to watch out for people merging. And nobody's merging. Awesome. We will now be getting off the freeway up here to our right, and it's actually going to be a downhill, so I will already start to get on the brakes, because going down and trying to brake is even harder, and I would really much prefer going up. It's a lot easier because the hill slows you down, but this will speed the truck up just a little bit, so I will stay around 30. I think 30 is pretty safe, but you guys can see already increasing. Wow, going to increase 10 miles per hour not being on the brake, and that just shows how heavy this is. That could get this truck rolling even faster than what we were going, and taking a right up here, sharp right, so we have to be pretty careful. Yeah, looks to be our first right over here. Speed limit of 55, so we'll kind of get dropped down here to just around 30. Wow, this is going to be a bit tricky to make this turn here, so I want to do it as slow as we can. I mean, these are small town roads as well, and I am taking up a lane and a half turning, but it's what we have to do to make this very wide turn. We did it though. That was awesome, and it looks to be at the end of the road. And like I've touched upon, we will just have the professionals park this. I am really good at backing trucks in, but not with an extra 2. I'm not sure if you could really back this in. And we are just about here. Wow, struggling to get up this hill. This is just such a massive load. Take a look at that. It's the 578D mining dump truck. So I mean, these are pretty big on mine sites, and that's awesome. But you guys can see we have made it here to our destination in Barstow, California. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and subscribe for more.